Energy laws and life force principles, 1 to 20. Energy is the first currency. Everything you want, money, health, love, begins as energy. No energy, no results. Taught in Hermetic vibration theory and Taoist cosmology. Breath controls your reality. When your breath is shallow, life feels tight. Deep breathing expands your field and influence. Rooted in pranayama and chi cultivation teachings. Focus is power. Scattered attention leaks energy. Laser focus magnetizes outcomes. Taught in Hermetic discipline and Tibetan energy mind training. Your spine is an energy tower. A straight spine boosts vitality, confidence, and sexual magnetism. Taught in Kundalini Yoga and Taoist inner alchemy. Sound charges the field. Humming, chanting, or speaking with resonance shifts your mood and attracts attention. Found in mantra yoga and sound healing traditions. Posture broadcasts energy. You don't walk into a room, your posture does. How you carry yourself attracts or repels. Practiced in martial arts, temple initiation, and energetic etiquette. Sexual energy fuels success. Creative fire and sexual power come from the same source. Master it, and you become unstoppable. Taught in Tantric and Taoist cultivation paths. Stillness builds charge. Every moment of silence adds voltage. Motion spends it. Learn when to pause. Rooted in Taoist stillness and Hermetic energy containment. Your hands are magnetic tools. You can calm a child, ignite desire, or amplify healing, just with your palms. Practiced in Reiki, mudras, and priesthood anointing rites. Your aura reflects your self-respect. A strong field makes people trust, follow, and feel you. A weak one gets ignored. Seen in clairvoyant studies and energetic presence teachings. Energy blocks create life blocks. Unprocessed emotion and tension act like energetic traffic jams. Release creates flow. Found in somatic healing and Taoist unwinding practices. Your energy is your first impression. Before you speak, your field speaks for you. People feel who you are. Taught in temple etiquette and aura calibration work. Touch can reset the field. Touch with presence can calm the nervous system and restore intimacy. Practiced in polarity work, self-healing, and conscious touch. Exhale to let go. Breathing out is how you release control, trauma, and resistance. Rooted in somatic breathwork and trauma release exercises. Your beliefs affect your vibration. Thinking you're powerful raises your frequency. Doubt drags it down. Taught in mind-body teachings and metaphysical psychology. The belly is an energy center. Your power and confidence live in your gut. Strengthen it, and you'll feel unshakable. Honored in Dantian work and solar plexus development. Every relationship affects your energy. Some people recharge you, others drain you. Pay attention and protect your field. Rooted in energetic hygiene and mystic boundary practices. Movement unblocks energy. Dancing, shaking, or walking shifts stuck frequencies instantly. Practiced in shamanic trance, ecstatic movement, and somatic rituals. Ritual activates energy intentionally. Ritual is action encoded with energetic meaning. It charges your field with purpose. Taught in temple science and personal magic. You attract what you vibrate. High-frequency energy brings clarity, opportunity, and aligned people. From Hermetic law of resonance and energy magnetism. Breath and nervous system mastery. 21 to 40. Breath is the remote for your nervous system. You can't think your way into calm, but you can breathe your way there. Practiced in vagus nerve toning and yogic breathwork. Inhale to power up. The in-breath draws energy in. It recharges your magnetic field. Rooted in pranayama and Taoist lung expansion. Exhale to release control. Letting go is the exhale's job. It dissolves stress, tension, and fear, practiced in trauma healing and somatic unwinding. Breath patterns create emotional states. Short, fast breaths feed anxiety. Deep, slow breaths feed clarity. Observed in neuro-breath studies and ancient breath cycles. Nose breathing is a power source. Mouth breathing leaks life force. The nose is the gate of vitality. Taught in Yogic Kriya and breath science research. Retention builds energy pressure. Pausing between inhale and exhale builds inner voltage. Practiced in kumbhaka and chai holding techniques. Breath clears stagnant emotion. Crying, sighing, yawning, all are breath's way of purging the stuck. Found in somatic trauma release and sacred breath circles. Fast breathing can activate visions. Wim Hof, holotropic, and shamanic breath unlock altered states, used in initiatory rites and nervous system resets. Slow breathing activates receiving. When you slow the breath, the feminine current opens. You become magnetic. Practiced in yin breath and receptive polarity work. Your breath is your baseline energy. How you breathe in ordinary moments sets your long-term vibration. Rooted in Qigong and breath awareness training. Breath is a bridge between worlds. It connects body to spirit, conscious to unconscious. It's the thread of life, taught in Egyptian mystery rites and yogic mysticism. Calm breath amplifies charisma. People feel your breath rhythm. A grounded breather commands the room. Known in performance coaching and Hermetic presence work. You can't lie with your breath. Even if your words say, "I'm fine," your breath reveals the truth. Observed in therapy, lie detection, and emotional coaching. Breath holds memory. Trauma can freeze breath. Releasing the breath can release the past. Spoken in body memory theory and breathwork integration. Conscious breath shifts destiny. Automatic breath keeps you surviving. Intentional breath makes you thrive. Taught in mystical breath initiations across cultures. The first breath began your journey. At birth, your first inhale anchored your soul to body. That rhythm still rules you. Recognized in midwife traditions and spiritual rebirth rites. Breath controls the inner fire. You can cool rage or ignite drive just by how you breathe. Found in yogic fire breath and warrior breath work. A held breath means held energy. Clenching the breath signals clenching of power, emotion, or truth. Released in somatic coaching and trauma-informed breathwork. Breath can be a prayer. Each inhale asks, each exhale thanks. Taught in devotional breathing and monastic rhythm. Every breath is a new chance. You can reset your energy and your life in under 10 seconds. Practiced in real-time regulation and spiritual reset rituals. The energy body and inner architecture, 41 to 60. Your body is wired for energy. It's not just flesh, it's circuitry. Every cell holds charge, taught in energy anatomy and sacred embodiment. The spine is the master channel. It's your internal power line. Straighten it, and energy flows freely. Central in Kundalini Yoga and Taoist inner alchemy. Chakras are energy centers, not ideas. They're real, and they regulate your emotions, health, and charisma. Mapped in Vedic science and esoteric anatomy. The aura holds your presence. It's the invisible field around you, and it speaks before you do. Seen in clairvoyance and magnetic field studies. The dantian is your power core. This lower belly center is your battery. Strengthen it, and you become stable. Practiced in Qigong and Taoist cultivation. Your energy body reveals your truth. You can fake a smile, but you can't fake a frequency. Taught in intuitive reading and subtle sensing. The heart field is your signal range. It broadcasts your emotion in waves. The wider it opens, the further you reach. Measured in heart coherence studies and Sufi practices. The third eye sees the invisible. It's your inner radar, sensing energy, emotion, and even intention. Known in yogic Siddhi traditions and clairvoyant work. The feet are grounding circuits. Without grounding, energy gets stuck. Walk barefoot, root down, taught in earth connection and temple grounding rites. The crown is your divine receiver. When open, you access insight, creativity, and downloads. Central in mystical initiation and spiritual alignment. The left side receives, the right side gives. Your body has polarity. Honor both flows. Practiced in Reiki, Tantra, and energy flow mapping. The energy body gets wounds too. Trauma doesn't just bruise the mind, it distorts the field. Healed through energy clearing and sacred release. Energy centers can go dormant. If neglected, chakras dull. When activated, life transforms. Taught in chakra rebalancing and temple tuning. The energy body mirrors your life. Blockage in love, wealth, or clarity often reflects internal congestion, mapped in esoteric diagnostics and healing science. Your inner architecture is sacred geometry. The layout of your energy system mirrors cosmic design, reflected in microcosm-macrocosm teachings. Fatigue often means leakage, not lack. You're not low energy. You're leaking through poor boundaries. Repaired through sealing practices and energetic sovereignty. Energy moves in spirals, not lines. Circular motion heals, rebalances, and powers the field. Observed in spiral breath, dance, and chakra dynamics. Every organ has a frequency. Your liver, kidneys, heart, they each carry a tone. You can tune them, taught in sound healing and Taoist 5-element work. The tongue is an energy switch. Its position affects breath, mind, and kundalini flow. Practiced in Kachari mudra and yogic control systems. The energy body remembers what you forgot. It stores intuition, soul memory, and unresolved stories, waiting to be unlocked. Accessed in body-based wisdom and spiritual recall practices. Sexual energy and creative transmutation, 61 to 80. Sexual energy is creative energy. The same force that creates life can build your dreams, if directed. Taught in Tantric, Taoist, and Hermetic traditions. Wasted sexual energy drains vitality. Constant release without intention depletes drive, focus, and ambition. Explored in cultivation systems and yogic celibacy. Transmutation turns desire into power. Redirect sexual fire toward purpose, and you'll access superhuman clarity. Taught in sacred alchemy and mystery schools. Presence is the real turn-on. Magnetism doesn't come from looks. It comes from full energetic presence, rooted in polarity work and conscious intimacy. Repression blocks the channel. Suppressing desire creates shame, and shame short-circuits your field. Addressed in shadow integration and energy psychology, sacred sex is a spiritual practice. It's not about performance. It's about merging, awakening, and expanding. Found in temple rites and divine union paths. Creative blocks are often sexual blocks. If your art, ideas, or ambition feel stuck, check your sacral energy, seen in energy mapping and emotional release work. Mastery requires containment. Sexual energy grows stronger when not constantly spent, practiced in semen retention and ojas preservation teachings. Pleasure is a power source. Pleasure opens the nervous system, expands the field, and restores life force, taught in feminine embodiment and ecstatic healing. The sacral center holds passion and pain. This energy center stores old wounds and wild power. Clear it, honored in womb healing and sacral tuning rituals. Sexual energy is cyclical. Your desire rises and falls with moon phases, hormones, and energy tides, observed in tantric calendars and lunar alignment practices. Touch with intention charges the field. Every caress can be a blessing or a leak. Touch with sacred presence, practiced in conscious sensuality and energetic intimacy. Fantasy reveals unintegrated archetypes. What excites you may also show you what you've disowned, explored in Jungian erotic shadow work. You can orgasm without touch. Energy orgasms are real, and they can unlock higher consciousness, taught in breath orgasm training and kundalini activation. The spine conducts sexual energy upward. Don't waste it downward. Lift it toward vision, devotion, and creation, practiced in serpent fire and spinal transmutation. Masculine and feminine are energetic codes. We all carry both. Learning to dance between them unlocks your full range, rooted in yin-yang dynamics and tantric polarity. Orgasmic energy heals and repairs. When conscious, climax can cleanse trauma and elevate your frequency, taught in Taoist healing and feminine temple practices. Attraction isn't random, it's frequency matching. You attract partners who mirror your energy field, not just your tastes, seen in vibrational resonance and soul contract theory. Sexual shame shrinks your field. Unhealed guilt creates energetic armor. Releasing it restores power, healed through sacred sexuality and erotic self-forgiveness. The most potent sexual energy is rooted in love. When pleasure meets devotion, your field becomes unstoppable, known in Bhakti Tantra and Divine Union teachings. Tools for energy mastery, 81 to 100. Movement directs energy. Every gesture is a spell. Move with intention, and your energy obeys. Practiced in martial arts, temple dance, and yogic flow. Stillness multiplies power. Stillness is not emptiness, it's focused storage. The masters sit and charge, taught in Taoist inner alchemy and meditative containment. Mudras seal energy currents. Your hands are keys. Their shapes open internal doors, used in yogic, tantric, and ceremonial rituals. Sound sculpts the field. Toning, humming, and chanting reshape energy instantly. Practiced in mantra, overtone singing, and temple acoustics. Visualization guides energy flow. What you picture internally becomes instruction for your energy system, taught in Chai flow meditations and creative visualization. Cold and heat affect energy balance. Temperature influences your state. Ice awakens, heat melts blocks, known in fire ice therapies and yogic tapas. Salt clears dense energy. Salt is ancient purification tech. Bathe in it, circle it, keep it close. Used in temple cleansing and earth-based protection. Smoke carries intention. Incense, herbs, or resins move prayers and cleanse fields. Practiced in indigenous rites and esoteric ritual. Sound tools break stagnancy. Tuning forks, singing bowls, and bells shatter stuckness. Used in energy medicine and temple harmonics. Water resets frequency. Bathing, immersion, or drinking sacred water clears psychic debris. Found in baptism, spring rites, and Vedic soma practices. The breath is the master tool. Of all techniques, breath remains the most immediate and powerful reset, taught in every lineage across every age. Your voice is a tuning device. Speaking, chanting, or moaning shifts your own frequency. Practiced in ecstatic worship and resonance practices. The eyes direct energy. Your gaze can calm, seduce, command, or heal, depending on your field. Used in temple initiation and conscious relationship training. Clothing carries frequency. Fabric, color, and intention change how energy flows around you. Known in priesthood vestments and power dressing. Jewelry amplifies or contains energy. Crystals and metals hold charge and radiate influence. Used in magical systems and energetic shielding. Sacred geometry amplifies space. Symbols like the flower of life aren't decoration, they organize energy. Used in altars, architecture, and subtle field construction. Direction matters. North grounds, east awakens, south burns, west dissolves. Orientation is ritual, taught in elemental maps and temple compass rites. Sacred space holds charge. Your room can become a battery. Clean it, charge it, sit in it. Practiced in altar work and energetic container building. Intention is the master switch. You can use any object, breath, or motion if your intent is clear. Revealed in Hermetic command and focused energy training. Your body is the altar. No tool is stronger than you. Every gesture, breath, and gaze is a ritual when you remember. Honored in tantric embodiment and mystery school initiation. You've just heard the 100 most powerful energy teachings, but the archive goes deeper. Enter the next chamber when you're ready.